Lily, I'm glad I caught you. Listen, something's come up. Do you think we could do this another time?
No, I have to see you today.
Okay, then, on the phone?
No, I have to see you. Look, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I was just on my way out when you called.
All right, I only have 30 minutes.
Do you have Les Sweeney's case file with you?
Yes.
I'll see you soon.
Lily.
Oh, Keith.
Lily. Expecting Jack the Ripper?
No, I just wasn't expecting.
You look scared.
You startled me.
You okay?
Yes. I was just...
Good.
I was just heading out. So...
Well, not anymore.
What do you mean?
You're not going anywhere.
When?
You ready to talk?
Now?
Yeah, now.
Look, maybe I'm being stupid, but I don't really get the whole urgency thing here. What are we even talking about?
Look, first of all, I have to say that I get that you're with Celia.
Thank you. Next? All right, I'm sorry. Just, this isn't the best time for a heart-to-heart.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before. Whatever, maybe we both should have thought of that before.
It's
Anyways,
that
the
time,
point
kids.
is-
Time to spotlight this year's contestants for Queen of the Prom. All
I
ladies,
told you, this isn't a good time, all right?
Oh, don't forget your escorts.
You bought my dress?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because I knew you wanted it. I heard you talking to Lisa.
Yeah, I wanted it. But to go out and spend that kind of money on me?
Listen, I have more money than I know what to do with. It's not that big of a deal.
It's a huge deal, and you know it.
Celia, you've made my life a lot easier. Okay, you get my mother, and that helps a lot. No one out there understands what it's been like for me to live with her. I was just trying to thank you.
Then why didn't you tell me the dress was from you? Why let me think it was from Casey?
Because I didn't want to broadcast our friendship. It's nobody's business.
Celia, didn't you hear Mr. Jacoby? Come on, it's spotlight time. Let's go.
She is so undeserving.
Oh, you ladies have just done such a marvelous job with the decorations here. The room is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much, Miss Grimaldi.
Oh, yeah. I hope you're taking a lot of pictures because tonight will be a night to remember.
Oh, they'll remember it.
I was on the hook for drug trafficking. I've never had anything to do with drug trafficking.
That's exactly why I let you go.
How could you do that?
It wasn't easy.
But somehow you found the strength.
Oh, come on, Craig. You think I wanted to see you go? You're my
you
my
betrayed
brother.
me?
I love you. No.
Well, what do you call that?
Unavoidable.
Unavoidable.
Craig, you're your own worst enemy.
What did I do?
What did you do? You got a vulnerable girl, an employee, someone half your age.
She came to me.
Oh, please, you could have said, there's the door, go. You could have said no.
To what? She knew what she was doing. I'm a free man. What's good for the goose was good for the gander, believe me.
She was your son's girlfriend, your ex-wife's daughter. You got her drunk. You didn't use birth control. You got her pregnant, and then do you try to help her? No, you send a lawyer after her.
You buy whatever story you want. It doesn't matter, okay? The only thing that matters is that I am the father.
Well, you're no damn good at it. In fact, you're the worst father I've ever met. I'm sorry, but it's true.
So you couldn't even come to me? You couldn't even tell me how you felt?
I told you how I felt.
You didn't tell me you were gonna set me up, did you? You're my sister.
I'm sorry.
How am I gonna forgive?
Jennifer told you I was here?
Well, that was the plan, right?
Yes, I wanted her to tell you that I was here, but I didn't think she would.
Well, Jennifer and I are very close. She tells me everything. So, What do you want, Rosanna? Why am I here?
First of all, I have to ask you not to, say anything to anybody else about what I'm about to tell you because it's really important.
Right.
Listen, I don't blame you for being angry. I know I treated you horribly.
Yes, you did.
I'd like to explain.
A little late for that, don't you think?
I hope not.
You blame me for Cabot's death. You walked out on me. You had me evicted. Do you really think that there's anything that you could say to me that would make me change how I feel about you?
You must think so, or else you wouldn't be here. I'm so sorry, Paul, for what I did.
Okay, look, I'm not going to do this. I
Paul,
can't do this.
please.
No, you know what, Rosanna? There's something that I've always liked about you, okay? You're a very intelligent woman. You are really bright. I've always respected you for that, and I've always tried to listen to you, and you just asked me a very important question. Why am I here? What do I want? I want nothing from you, Rosanna. You hurt me. Okay, fine, that happens. But then, you used your power and your influence, your money. You sent an army of lawyers to attack me. And unfortunately, that is a position that I have been in my life too many times. I have a mother who likes to do things like that, who likes to flex her strength.
And a father.
And a father. I will not volunteer for that particular brand of hell ever again in my life. So no, Rosanna, there is nothing that you can say to me that would make me change how I feel about you. So let's just say goodbye. Let's just agree to go our separate ways.
Cabot's alive.
What did you just say?
My son, Cabot. He's alive.
I have an appointment.
You stood me up last night. I missed you.
I'll make it up to you. I have to go.
What kind of an appointment?
It's an errand that I have to run.
I'll tell you what. I'll tag along, then we'll have a little dinner.
I don't know how long I'll be. You can't sit in the car for like a half hour, an hour, maybe.
I'll wait here.
No. I don't know. I mean, the kids. I don't know when they're coming back. I don't want them walking in and finding you here.
Right. I'll wait at the cabin.
Good.
Okay. See you later.
See you later.
She is so undeserving. Trust me, without that dress and Casey Hughes, she has about as much right to that crown as my mother's maid.
Eat your heart out, ladies.
Yeah? We are next.
What is that supposed to mean?
May I have your attention, please? Everybody, if you haven't voted yet, please do so now. The polls will be closing in 15 minutes.
Hey, Dave.
Name's Will.
Got it. You want to dance? Will?
Well, since you asked so nicely. So what's up with you and Casey?
What?
Well, before when I went to the house, there was all this weirdness.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. Every time you guys are around each other, there's tension.
Maybe you're the one who's tense.
Ouch! That was my foot.
Yeah, we'll move it or lose it.
Leah, sorry to interrupt.
Hey, Kate. Yes, Mr. Jacoby?
As soon as the voting's over, if you could bring the ballot box to the room so we can count the votes.
You can count on me.
I'm not telling you who I voted for.
Then you're not voting. Of course he is. Thank you, Josh. He voted for Celia. I know he did. Can we focus, please? Celia's gonna get hers.
So, you disapproved of Jennifer Munson sleeping with me, and you think that...
Yes, I disapprove. I disapprove, and not because I feel that I'm better than you. Because God knows I've made plenty of mistakes.
Child is not a mistake.
No. No child is a mistake. But Craig, if you had just been reasonable, if you had just been willing or even able to listen to Jennifer's side of it, to anybody else's side other than your own, I mean, if you just have given her some room, I'm sure that you would have been able to come to some sort of agreement.
I did. The little princess side was to try to run away with...
Oh, Craig, why is it that every girlfriend, every lover, every wife runs away from you?
Not Rosanna.
No. She kicked you out, and then she moved on. And nobody has heard from her since.
I have. In Bangkok, she understands what it means to me to lose a child.
How did you find out the charges had been dropped, Craig?
They were never filed, were they? Little birdie told.
Rosanna hired a little birdie?
She's on my side.
I'm on your side.
No, you're not. No!
You honestly look me in the eye and tell me that I'm wrong, Craig. But the fact that Rosanna can even be in the room breathing the same air as you after what you did to Cabot.
I didn't do anything to Cabot. I love Cabot.
I'm not talking about how you feel. I'm talking about what you do.
I got a second chance.
Oh, Craig, you've had more second chances than any man on earth.
All right, I see how that's how you feel about it.
Well, I'm not the only one who feels that way. I'm sure Sierra feels the same way.
Sierra's honest.
Yeah, she was. We love you, Craig, but we just can't take it anymore.
It? It? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Cabot's alive.
I know. I didn't believe it myself.
Rosanna, listen to me, okay? I heard his voice in the next room. There is no way that anybody survived that explosion. There was nothing left but ashes.
When you were untying me in the cabin, he was taken from the house.
By whom?
James. He got him out. He took him away. He's been with him. He was with him for months. And I only found out just before I left town.
Are you sure that Cabot's alive?
Yes, I'm positive. I've held him. I've talked to him. He's alive. Look, right before I left town, James showed up. He told me he was alive. He showed me a videotape. He brought him to the house.
And he's okay.
He's
Cabot's
great.
healthy.
He's perfect. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I hurt you the way that I did, but James said that if I wanted him back, I had to go with him to Bangkok. He said that he would disappear with Cabot if I didn't leave you. I had no choice.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to, but I was afraid.
Because of what happened the last time?
It broke my heart to hurt you. I wanted to die when I left the house. Please. Can you forgive me? Paul, I never would have been that cruel to you, even if I wanted to end the marriage, which I didn't. But James insisted that I pull out all the stops so that you wouldn't...
I wouldn't follow you.
I'm so sorry.
So all of that talk about how I was to blame for Cabot's death. All of that talk about how you weren't happy.
I was happy. How do you know I was happy? I loved you. I still love you.
So this whole time, Cabot's been happy and healthy. And I've been here thinking that I was to blame for the child's death.
No, that was my fault.
That was James's fault? Where is Cabot? I'd like to see him. Is he upstairs?
Cabot is not here.
So that's why you're back. James has Cabot and you need my help.
Are you threatening me?
I'm giving you fair warning. Something you never gave me.
Do you know why Sierra had you put in that monastery, Craig? Because she was convinced that you would let her husband die. And a whole lot of people in this town think that you were really behind Lucy's kidnapping. So don't whine about drug trafficking like you're some kind of saint.
I never said I was a saint.
And through it all and more, when I found out that you were missing, I started an investigation because I was worried about you.
Well, what changed?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing has changed. You're just the same. All those weeks in your little room with your little prayers and your little miseries, you came out just the same. And that's why we did it, Craig. Because none of us were going to sit around and watch you put another kid through the ringer. Craig?
You held my hand when we buried Bryant. How could you do this?
And the winner is Celia Ortega. Congratulations, Celia. And who's the lucky prince? What young man out there will share your first dance?
So, what are the chances? What? The prom queen, man. I mean, Celia's the hottest girl here, no doubt. But you know how these things go. I mean, you think she'll actually get votes? Celia? No, my mom. Yeah. Dude, what is with you? I don't know. Too much punch. Right, I wish, man. All right, I'll see you later. Yeah. Hey, Will. What? Vote. Right.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. There was an accident on Main Street.
Lily,
I
I've
couldn't get
got a
parking
client
spot.
sitting in a holding
I'm
cell
sorry.
waiting for me.
This'll only take a minute. Is that Les's case file?
Yes, why?
Could I borrow that?
No, I'm afraid that's not possible.
Not the whole thing. How about just the part about the analysis of the bee pollen?
You want to borrow the lab report?
I think it would make me, it would help me, make me understand how things happen so I could move on.
Lily, I'm not giving you anything until you tell me what's going on. Now, the last time we talked, I suggested that the evidence, the bee pollen, Julia's cell phone, had all been planted to incriminate Les, and you didn't want to hear that then. So what? You've changed your mind?
I don't know what to think. That's why I need the report.
The report states that the pollen found in Julia's system is the same pollen that was found in Les's car.
So that means?
Well, that means that if anyone else has a sample of the same bee pollen, they're tied to the crime. Are you afraid Keith's involved? Or do you know he is?
more lab?
Yeah. Hi. I'm calling for Lily Snyder. I'm her assistant, and you have some lab tests you're doing?
Snyder, hang on. Yeah, here it is, the bee pollen. We analyzed the sample she brought in. We're just waiting on the match.
The match?
Ms. Snyder said there was a second sample. The police were analyzing it. She said she'd bring us the report. Any idea when we'll get that? She said she wanted the results ASAP, but we can't determine if the samples match till we get the report.
Cancel it.
Beg your pardon?
Well, you know, concerned citizens, you get mixed up with the police, they get a little touchy. So, you know, thank you anyway, okay? Goodbye. Why, Lily? Why couldn't you leave well enough alone?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
How long is it going to take to see if it's a match?
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. I thought you canceled that job. I just talked to your assistant.
My assistant?
He called about a half hour ago.
He?
You don't trust me, do you? Give the fella a cigar.
Do I suspect that Keith is guilty, or do I know for sure? It's no wonder you're a great prosecutor, Jessica.
Then why are you here? Lily, look, Les is dead. And given his history, I'm not really interested in clearing his name, but I am worried about you. Now, if you're having second thoughts about Keith...
He did not murder his sister.
Then why do you want to get your hands on this lab report? Lily, I've been there. I know the risks of letting a dangerous man into your life.
He wouldn't hurt me. He's not that kind of person.
Maybe not under normal circumstances, but what about when things go wrong? What is he like under pressure? What if he snaps? What if that's what happened with Julia? We all know he was desperate for money. He goes to his sister. She turns him down. Lily, go to the police and tell them what you suspect.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that to him again.
And if he finds out you're investigating him, what do you think he'll do then?
Let's hypothetically say that he planted some evidence. That is a far cry from murdering his sister.
Then why are you so afraid?
Because I think I might be falling in love with him. Okay? So if there's anything that might jeopardize that, I need to know now, before I make any decisions. That's why I need to look at the report, so I can know once and for all that I am right about him. Or that I should just back off and go to the police. But please don't ask me to go to him and talk to him, because I cannot do that again.
And if you talk to him, he'd deny it anyway, and you'd be right back at square one.
No. See, that's the difference. No, the relationship would be over. And I don't want that. Not if there's a chance. So, would you help me?
I gotta go.
What about the report?
Is the voting over? Yes, hurry. Here.
Is it too late to vote?
No, it's fine.
So, who do you guys think's going to win?
That new girl, Celia? Yeah, you know, I heard a lot of kids talking about how they were gonna vote for her.
You want to stick around and see her get crowned?
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
The polls are now closed, and the votes are being counted. So we'll be announcing a winner at any moment.
Let's hear it for Celia, yeah!
I'm really sorry, Celia. I tried to talk to him in private, but he wouldn't listen to me. He's not who you think he is.
When?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I ruining your little moment? She deserves to know what you did to me. Shut up. I'm doing you a favor. Hey, how about we switch partners just for fun?
Margot! Hey, there you are. I got your message.
He was such a sweet little boy, wasn't he? Yeah, that's what they tell me.
What's up? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I may have. Craig is back.
Fine. Whatever you want. We'll get Cabot back from James. We won't let James keep him.
Paul.
No, let me do this. Let me do this for you. Rosanna, I know how much you love Cabot. I know how important he is to you.
James doesn't have Cabot.
Where is he?
I managed to, get Cabot away from him. He's safe.
Safe from James, you mean?
Yes, I managed to have James arrested. He's locked up for now.
Yeah, well, if he ever gets out, he's gonna come after Cabot. You know that, don't you? You know that.
I do, I know that. That's why I made a decision. I made a very difficult decision. And please understand that it has nothing to do with you or me or us. It was just about doing what was right for Cabot because I want him to have a normal life. I want him to have friends and to go to school and to have a happy home.
Well, he'll have that and more.
No, he won't.
I don't understand.
He won't have that with us. Because I gave him up. I gave him away. It was the only way to keep him safe from James.
You gave him up?
For adoption.
No.
It was the only way.
He needs you.
No, he needs for me to be strong and for him to be safe. I can't think of myself or what I need. I have to think of him.
Rosanna?
No, I'm not going to change my mind.
You realize that by doing, you're letting James win.
No, I'm not gonna think about that, okay? It was the only way to keep him safe. I have to make sure that Cabot had a normal life.
You're his mother.
And as his mother, I'm doing what he needs.
He needs you. What about what you need? Don't do it this way, all right? Let me help you.
No,
Tell me where he is,
help me.
and I'll go get him.
You can't get him. He's gone. I don't know where he is.
Rosanna, I know you. You wouldn't give him to an agency without checking them out first.
Oh, please, it's over. I gave him to reliable people.
Fine, we'll find these reliable people and we'll talk to them.
He's gone. There's no trail, no way to find him. I made sure of that.
You don't trust me, do you?
Give the fella a cigar.
What are you doing here? You know what? Never mind. I don't even care.
Paul, what are you doing?
I'm calling the police.
Yeah. Let's call the police. We can tell them how you set me up. Which means fraud, false arrest.
Craig, Paul would never do that.
Why don't you tell her, Paul? Why don't you tell her how you, Barbara, Dusty, Sierra are conspiring to keep me from my child?
Your child?
Yes, my child.
Craig, you couldn't raise a goldfish. There's no way I would trust you to raise my sister's child.
Wait a minute, Paul, you knew that Craig was the father?
I knew that he got her drunk and seduced her, and then when he found out that she was pregnant, sicked all of his lawyers on her. He wanted a paternity test before she was out of the first trimester. Never mind what that would do to Jennifer. Never mind what that would do to the child. Craig wanted whatever Craig wanted, and to hell with everybody else.
No, but they decided I was unworthy. Kicked me off the aisle.
So why are you back? My sister doesn't want anything to do with you, and there isn't one person in this town that would back you.
Oh, I think Rosanna believes a father has a right to know his child.
I think Rosanna's way too smart for that.
Oh, no, she's exactly as smart as that. How do you think I got back to Oakdale?
Well, Craig found out that I never filed charges, that the arrest was fake, that there was no outstanding warrant. Anyway, he's home.
Oh, I bet he was mad.
Oh, yeah, he's out for revenge. I mean, we've gone toe-to-toe before, but this is different.
He was just hurt?
Well, hurt I can deal with, but I mean, it's this sense of entitlement that he's, raging at the world because it owes him something that he's been deprived of.
He is still such a child.
What? What do you mean?
Well, when you finally grow up, you realize that some things were just not meant to be, even things that you really want. When he lost Bryant, I thought that maybe he would realize that you can't go back. But I don't think he's there yet.
Okay, well, developmental lapses I can take, that's one thing, but he wants to take everyone down with him. I'm telling you, Katie, he scares me.
You can't even look at me?
Look, I'm here with Celia.
Yeah, I noticed that.
What is your problem?
My problem?
Yeah, if you want to talk, that's fine. We can talk, but not now, all right? Not tonight.
Look, maybe I don't want to wait. Maybe I need to talk right now.
Gwenny.
No, too little, too late, Casey. Now we do it my way.
I won't talk, I won't breathe, I won't move till you finally see that you belong with me.
One more lab.
Oh, good. You're still open.
Actually, no, we're not, but I can take a message.
This is Lily Snyder. You were analyzing a sample.
Bee pollen.
Yes. Well, I have the lab report from the police of the other sample. I'll drop it off first thing in the morning, okay? How long is it going to take to see if it's a match?
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. I thought you canceled that job. I just talked to your assistant.
My assistant?
He called about a half hour ago.
He?
Yeah, I spoke to him myself.
Well, there must be some mistake. Do you still have the results?
Right here. Just bring in the police report. We'll get right on it. We open at 9.
Good. I'll see you then.
Do you know where Craig's staying?
My best guess is fair winds. He said Rosanna is back.
She's back?
Well, I don't know that officially, but he said he ran into her in Bangkok.
I'll go find him and talk him down.
I don't know if he's too keen on seeing family right now. I don't know. At the time, it seemed like the best solution.
Pretending to arrest him?
Nothing else had worked.
You did what you had to do.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid that we made it worse.
Why? What do you mean?
He's going after that child. I don't think anyone's going to be able to stop him.
You helped him get back to town.
Look, Paul, Craig's not a drug dealer. Those charges, they're preposterous. I know we have some issues that we have to work out.
There's no issues. Mike and Jennifer are married. It's their baby.
Mike and Jennifer.
Married.
Okay, all right. That's cool. That's fine. That's their decision. But, as for the child, if you'd seen Craig, and I had to give Cabot away, if you had heard him talk about Jennifer's baby and how much it means to him, I mean, Craig's not the man that you think he is. He saved my life. I mean, James was holding me captive. He was holding...
And you turned to Craig?
No, Craig was just there. I needed help. Oh, God, Paul, please understand.
Oh, no, I do understand. By any means necessary. You do whatever you gotta do. Believe me, Rosanna, I finally do understand you. I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful that Cabot is alive. But I really wish you hadn't come back to town.
Paul. Hey, no. Just leave me alone.
You want to be alone?
I am alone. Apparently nothing can change that.
Oh, you want to keep your eyes on the road?
I'm sorry if you can't get past, you know, what happened, but there's nothing more I can say, all right? I'm with Celia now, so just get over it.
No, don't you walk away from me.
You know what? I tried being nice and that didn't work, all right? So I have nothing else to say to you.
Yeah, well, I do.
Well, you know what? I don't want to hear it.
Fine. Then Celia will hear it. Where is she?
Gwen. Where is she?
Hey, Casey. Oh my God, Anne. Casey!
Hello, Lily. I thought I'd whip up some margaritas. No salt. Just the way you like them.
Next week on As the World Turns, brought to you by Resolve.